I used to go by Camacho, and I think it was the second or third tour. I was still dropping music as Camacho and all that, but that I had went on with Apathy. Me, Apathy, self-titled, Enemy the Illest. We were all on tour, driving through Canada, and I was writing some music, and I was figuring out what I wanted to do when I got back home. Apathy had some beats for me. Like he had a couple dope ass beats he made, and he wanted me to rock on them. So like, this is when my writing style started to change. I was getting more lyrical. I was studying backwards, listening to classic rap, and I was incorporating it into my music and into my writing.
Outside, I slow my ride. I know when to show my pride. Don't blow my eye. Trying to stay alive in these negative degrees, make it hard to breathe. Getting shredded by the breeze, it's freezing, and I'm the last one to believe in. Good evening, I hope you survive this season.
And Apathy was like, yo, when we get back, when you drop this, you got to change your name. You need a new name, basically. The thing is, we couldn't think of it. I knew it would work because it was so Googleable. Nobody has that name. If you search Suave-Ski right now, I'm the only one to pop up, and it's all my work. So like, I wanted to corner the internet, and like, that was the way to do it. So when we came back home, I started to drop all my new music as Suave-Ski, and the rest was history, and here we are.
All of your words unheard like Charlie Chaplin. I hope you tripping fall completely off the earth. You ain't worth shit. Should have been a stain on a skirt. Since birth, your whole entire life's been a blur. The product of slurred words and trash off the curb. Look, I shake the block like the earth shifting. My verse hitting harder than y'all's, probably cause I'm birthed different. I came up quick, the lane I picked.
All of a sudden, me and Apathy, we crossed paths. Met him, talked to him a little bit. We didn't really talk about music at first. I never really put him on and said, listen to my music. The first time we ever met, we met at a concert. It was a benefit for the Newtown shootings. So we did a big benefit, the Hip Hop Heals at the LNG Club in New London, and he was there. And I went up to him and I was like, Apathy, I'm Enemy the Illest, man. I'm so happy to meet you. He's like, Enemy the Illest. He goes, I see your shirts on everyone around here. I mean, your merch game is incredible. And I'm just like, that's awesome. That's cool. So here and there, touch base. Ended up hanging out with him a few times, and we just clicked on like a friendship level. We have the same kind of humor. We have the same likes. We're from the same generation of hip hop and popular culture, like toys and cartoons and movies that we absolutely love. And we just kind of hit it off. And then one time he called me up and he's like, what are you doing in the next 2 weeks? I said, I don't know. Why? He goes, come on tour with us. And you're going to drive the van. You're going to work the merch table. You're going to open up for us. It's a lot of work, but if you do it, it's going to be great for you. So I damn near quit my job and was like, I'm going on tour. That 2 weeks right there, best 2 weeks ever. We went on this West Coast tour.
Everybody move up! Ray-Bans, old shoes, J. Crew, I'm back in New England. See the scuffler, see the food, attitude, I'm back in New England. B&B's, yacht clubs, hot tubs, I'm back in New England. Cape Cod, Block Island, Nantucket, I'm back in New England.
Gave me the opportunity to travel all over America, all over Canada, to do that. It was just like a blessing. I can never repay them. I can never thank them enough for giving me the opportunity, because it was just such I took a chance, and it was just an amazing experience. It still is an amazing, every show we do is just an amazing experience. The feeling that I have every time I touch a stage never changes. But doing shows with him early on, I saw him perform on a whim, and I'm like, who is this kid? And I talked to him afterwards. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, I don't know, man, just writing songs and making music. And I'm like, you son of a gun. He's so good. Effortlessly, super talented. I was like, do you write your own stuff? Yeah, I write my own stuff and work with other artists and stuff. He was so humble and nice. It was like, that was the moment where all I wanted to do was work with Suave. It's like, that was the moment where I saw the potential in him, I was a fan from the jump. And I like to have friends that I'm fans of. With Apathy, I'm a fan of his music. And I'm a fan of his music to this day. Where he puts out a new song, and I know that we're best friends, but I'm still a huge fan of his music. Strife, when Strife puts out a new song or I hear a new verse from him, I am a fan of Strife's music. That's what we need more of, where instead of just being an associate and a friend that you're trying to like push to the side and you want the spotlight, I want Strife to make it more than I want to make it. He's got kids and all family and stuff like that. To see him make it and succeed would be huge, because it's like, okay, you can just do what you want now. It's amazing, you know?
The newest thing I'm doing is like teamwork. Like I figured it all out myself so that I knew I could do it, and I could like have a formula for like a release, like going from the song creation to like picking the songs. Then you got a group of people, my manager, some of my closest friends, and then some strangers all get in the room, listen to the music. Like they pick the best 6-8 songs out of 15-20, and then you grab the hottest songs, you put them all in a folder, and you got that, boom. Started this nonprofit last year. It's called Art Flame, and essentially it was because my son was always coming up here in the house, and he was always around music. He was just since a baby, since a newborn, man, and like he would pick up on it quick, and like by the time he was 3, he was like rapping, he was freestyling. I was making beats or like playing music, and he memorized my lyrics. He was starting to memorize my songs, and he would like be singing them, and he got like really good, and I saw so much potential, and I was like, what if I release his stuff professionally now as a kid, so that when he's in high school, he's making streaming money. What I wanted to do was pass that on to other teenagers who are struggling. There's a bunch of teens around here. There's like, 16, 17, 18, 19 with all the potential in the world, but what they really needed was some guidance, like on how to like really be effective and to handle the business. Because some people will come at you with a contract, sign you into a 360 deal, do some crazy shady stuff. I just want them to have like full control of their own craft. And we basically teach them like how to be an independent artist, how to release the music, how to sign up with ASCAP, how to sign up with Song Trust, the distributor, the publisher. There's so much to it. That's what we teach, basically. I want to be an influence, a positive role model. I want to be an influence to those who think that they don't have a passion, or they can't find their passion, or they don't have an art or a lane or a route. They don't have nowhere to go or an outlet for their art or for their anger, for their emotions. Like, I want them to know that no matter what, you can conquer and you can succeed. And I try to portray that in my music the best I can through my personal stories and what I've gone through